Are we the only living beings in the entire universe? The observable universe spans about 90 billion light-years in diameter, containing at least 100 billion galaxies, each with 100 to 1,000 billion stars. We've recently discovered that planets are incredibly common, and it's likely that trillions of habitable planets exist. This suggests there should be plenty of opportunity for life to emerge and thrive. But if that's the case, why haven't we found any evidence of it? Shouldn't the universe be bustling with alien life and spaceships? Let's take a step back. Even if alien civilizations exist in other galaxies, there's essentially no way we'll ever know about them. Everything beyond our immediate galactic neighborhood, what we call the local group, is beyond our reach. The universe is expanding, meaning even if we had the fastest spaceships, it would still take billions of years to reach these distant regions, and we'd be traveling through some of the emptiest parts of the universe. So let's narrow our focus to the Milky Way. The Milky Way is our home galaxy, containing up to 400 billion stars. To put that into perspective, if you counted one star per second, it would take you 100 lifetimes to count them all. Among these stars, about 20 billion are similar to our Sun, and estimates suggest that around a fifth of them have Earth-sized planets in their habitable zones, the regions where conditions might support life. If just 0.1% of those planets harbored life, that would mean there are 1 million planets with life in our galaxy alone. But that's not all. The Milky Way is roughly 13 billion years old. In the early days, it wouldn't have been a good place for life, as it was full of chaos and explosions. However, after 1 to 2 billion years, the first habitable planets started to form. Earth is only 4 billion years old, so there have likely been trillions of opportunities for life to evolve on other planets long before us. If just one of those planets had developed into a spacefaring super-civilization, we would have noticed by now. What would such a civilization look like? There are 3 main types of civilizations, according to the Kardashev scale. Type 1, a civilization that can harness all the energy available on its home planet. We're currently around 0.73 on this scale, and experts predict we could reach Type 1 status within the next couple of 100 years. Type 2, a civilization capable of using the energy of its entire star. This would require sci-fi level technology like a Dyson sphere, an immense structure surrounding a star. While it sounds futuristic, it's theoretically possible. Type 3, a civilization that controls its entire galaxy and its energy. A species this advanced might appear godlike to us. Now, if we were able to build generation ships capable of sustaining populations for 1,000 years, we could colonize the entire galaxy in just 2 million years. That may seem like a long time, but remember, the Milky Way is enormous. If it takes millions of years to colonize the galaxy, and there are millions, perhaps even billions, of life-supporting planets, why haven't we encountered any other intelligent life yet? This is the Fermi Paradox, and no one has a definitive answer. However, we do have a few theories. One of them involves something called filters. A filter is a difficult barrier that life must overcome. There are 2 main possibilities. We've already passed the filters. Perhaps the conditions required for life to evolve are far more complex than we realize. The process of life's origin is still not fully understood, and it could be incredibly rare. The universe may have been far too hostile for life in its early days, and only now are conditions favorable for complex life. In this case, we may be unique, or at least one of the very first civilizations to develop. The filters are ahead of us. This is a far darker thought. What if life exists everywhere, but civilizations tend to self-destruct before they reach a certain threshold? For example, imagine future technology that, when activated, ends up destroying the planet. If this is true, we might be closer to the end than the beginning of our existence. Alternatively, maybe an ancient Type 3 civilization exists out there. silently eliminating civilizations that reach a certain level of advancement. Another possibility is that there is something out there so dangerous that it's better for us not to discover it. There's no way for us to know for sure. Lastly, maybe we are alone, at least for now. Despite our best efforts, there's no evidence that life exists anywhere else in the universe. No signals, no contact, nothing. The universe might seem empty and lifeless, and we could be the only ones here. Does that thought scare you? If it does, you're having the correct emotional reaction. If life on Earth were to end, it could mean the end of life in the universe, perhaps forever. If that is the case, then it's up to you.